To be highly successful as a graphic designer, it often requires many years and a lot of effort on the part of the designer. But do certain people get there faster? And why do some people actually never make huge success as a graphic designer? Today, learn about 6 key personality traits that highly successful designers possess and see if you share any of them yourself. So the first trait that a lot of highly successful designers have is that they have thick skin. Now, you might not know this term, but thick skin refers to somebody who isn't really easily offended or insulted. Now, why is this important in the graphic design world? Well, when you put your creative work out there in the open to the wide world, say on social media or to a client or to a friend, you are for sure going to have negative and also positive results and feedback. Sometimes the negatives will be very harsh, and for somebody who hasn't got a thick skin, this can really dig into their emotions and their psyche. As a designer, you need to be able to easily brush off negativity and also embrace constructive criticism, because a constructive criticism can actually help you grow. Now personally, I didn't have thick skin quite a few years ago, but having a YouTube channel means that you're going to have very harsh and also negative comments about yourself, about your work, your voice, whatever it might be. So over time, this has taught me that you cannot please everyone, and some people are just simply toxic by nature. The next personality trait that leads to great success as a graphic designer is having great communicational skills. Now this is important when interacting with clients, but also when trying to negotiate business situations. You want to present yourself as friendly, but also professional. Now, if you have poor communicational skills, you might lose contracts and jobs due to simply how you present yourself, and you might not be able to negotiate fair prices or fair timeframes. This is a skill that can be developed over time, and it's something I suggest every designer focuses on at least a little bit. The third personality trait is something that many people think they have, but probably a lot of those people don't actually have this thing, and that is passion. Passion is something I personally feel needs to exist to become a very successful designer. The passion is going to be that thing that makes you wake up in the morning and get right down to work. It will ensure that you don't procrastinate and put things off too much. Passion should be the reason you turn to design in the first place. Now, without passion, your design career is going to become boring, stale, tedious, and it's just going to fall flat before long. And so I feel that it's very important to longevity and success as a graphic designer. So personality trait number 4 kind of leads on from the previous point, and that is having a strong work ethic. This applies to pretty much any career that somebody wants to embark on or excel in. But just imagine this for a second. If you take 2 people in the same career choice, the same age, the same skill level, and all of that stuff, if one of them works to their fullest capability for 10 hours a day, but the second person works on an average kind of capability and for only 6 hours a day, which person is going to go furthest in their career? The answer is pretty obvious, but people do not succeed in graphic design by just doing things to their half ability. So yeah, a strong work ethic is pretty crucial. Now, I've said it before that graphic design is simply solving a problem in visual communication. That's pretty much all it is. And so a great trait to have as a designer is to be good at logical thinking and problem solving. This trait might not be something that you can work on to master, because it might be something you're either born with or not. But you can improve what you already have to a certain extent. So maybe try working on your problem solving abilities and just how you think and approach situations. Personality trait number 6 is that a person who has great organizational skills will likely go a lot further as a graphic designer. So what does a designer who is organized look like? Well, they often have their work in relevant folders neatly organized on their computer. They also organize their client emails, and they have a clean desk, but also a clean desktop on their computer too. They will just run a very tight ship in general. Being organized saves time every single day, and it also leads to a better workflow. So of course, this is a great trait that often highly successful designers have. So how many of these traits do you see in yourself, and what do you need to work on the most as a graphic designer? If you want to see more graphic design content and you want to boost your skills as a designer, do subscribe to my channel for weekly graphic design content. And of course, until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.